afternoon, cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
Welcome to our new digs. Still nothing on the walls.
We need artwork.
We need artwork. It's over there. But welcome to our trailer reaction for Monster Hunter. I have no idea what's going on with this, other than Mila Jovovich is in it.
Yep. I know nothing other than you text me and said there's a trailer we're gonna do.
So be nice in the comments. We'll tell you again later, but here we go. I read a little bit, so we'll see what happens. But here we go. Monster Hunter, and go.
Falcon Main, this is Bravo Team. Do you copy? Storm incoming. Send immediate support.
Captain,
What'd you find?
it's definitely Bravo Team, but the tracks end here.
They can't just
T-Ping.
Where the hell did that come from?
Back in the vehicle!
The bad storm.
It's gaining on us!
Uh-oh.
What the hell just happened?
On our 6!
Holy.
We have worm sighting.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
No.
That's very
How
resident.
did we get here?
Well, it is. Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Same team.
Stop!
Not a bug.
You're not your enemy. We're soldiers,
Give me your hand!
but we need weapons. What happened to your family?
That's cool.
Dragon.
If we can get into their world, we can get into
Dinosaurs.
ours.
My God.
Airplane.
We gotta get
That-
home.
Serious and
You with me?
Gareth. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
It feels John
John Carter from
John
Mars.
Carter, yeah. It
Yeah,
feels
a little
very-
bit. So this is actually based off of a video game. Now, we have talked about this in the past. We're not super huge gamers. We are getting more and more into gaming and stuff like that. But some games are just, like stuff like Witcher and like WoW and stuff like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. Well, this is that kind of stuff. It's a monster, huge game, second biggest selling game of all time.
Oh, wow.
Kind of thing. Yeah. And it's fighting monsters is pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and that's what the trailer is. It's fighting monsters.
Yeah. It looks cool. It looks, yeah. It could go either way. Video game adaptations have not done too well.
Not great.
So,
Not
movies.
great. And when you're hanging your flag of adaptations on the Detective Pikachu movie,
Right.
it's Sonic apparently was pretty good too. So
Yeah,
but again, Sonic's kind of it doesn't really have a story to it. So adding a story to the Sonic thing makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And I don't. Not knowing the game, can't sit there and say I'm emotionally connected to the characters, and
Yeah.
so
or they
if-
followed the plot of the game or
right,
whatever.
right, and like stuff like Last of Us, that's all plot, and you get emotionally connected. That's going to be so much harder to adapt than something like Sonic, and so this one I'm kind of interested. From an outside perspective, it's cool monsters and people trying to kill them. Like,
Right.
That's everything that I want in a dumb popcorn movie. And,
Right.
And this is not necessarily for everyone. I did hear and read some criticism of the actual premise of the movie today, and a lot of it was there's no substance to this, and I'm not looking for substance from a movie like this.
Right. However, in this current climate that we live in, where You really have to pick and choose. If a movie actually does come out in the movie theater,
right.
do I want to go see it? Do you think we'd go see this?
I think it's interesting question to ask because this is right in our wheelhouse of going to see something big, spectacular on the screen. But I don't know if it's a big enough draw for me right now to pull me in.
Yeah, if this was normal times, sure. It's
Yeah.
one of our 3 credits a week. Yeah, okay, we'll go.
Yeah,
we'll go see it, and if it sucks, oh well.
This one's one of the weird ones. Like, I want to see the spectacle of the monsters on the big screen.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it necessarily is that big of a deal for me to do that. Now, we have seen Tenet in the theater twice, but there isn't anything else on the docket to come out that we're like, this might be one of those gray zone ones. Like, it's supposed to come out in December.
Wait a week or so and see if anybody says anything before we go see it.
Yeah, maybe. And
maybe.
it's supposed to, so it was supposed to come out in September of this year, and then they moved it to April of next year. And then once Wonder Woman and Black Widow and everybody kind of ditched out in Dune and everybody ditched out in December, Sony filled the hole with this. And so I'm interested to see what the actual like everything that's in the theaters right now is getting crushed because nobody really wants to go. And places like Regal and Harkins and them aren't really open right now. And AMC's holding on, by a thread. That's what we have here locally.
Well, and everything everything new that's in the movie theaters that are open is kind of throwaway.
This
care.
kind of feels like a throwaway, but then again, it didn't have a huge budget. It was, I think they said $60 million in what I was reading. So it's not a huge, gigantic, like, they can get away with putting this on VOD or putting it in a theater and then putting it on VOD, that kind of thing, or selling it to Amazon or something like that. But I think for what moviegoers want right now, they might actually go to something like this if they know that it's going to be worth the $12-15 to go see it and stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll be like Resident Evil that didn't really have a big theater presence, but was became a cult classic after the fact.
And this is Paul W.S. Anderson, who's Mila's husband. They did the Resident Evil movies together.
Right.
This is kind of Mila's kind of wheelhouse of genre, sci-fi, whatever. That's kind of cool. I like that concept. I like the idea of modern military stuff going into a different dimension and bringing the guns and different things, but then she's learning how to use the fire swords and stuff. The other thing too is this was the international trailer. The one I watched earlier didn't have as much of the training montage in it and stuff.
Okay.
Which that kind of feels much more like a game feel than an actual theater feel. And I think if this was the main trailer they sent out to everybody, I think there'd be a little bit more hype because you get to see the fighting and the action and that kind of stuff. Instead of the we have to go save Bravo Company, which is the American way. We have to go save the guy, and I think that, which is not wrong. It's just I think to get the juice to get people to go to the theater, I think showing a big actiony dragons and monsters and dinosaurs, I think that's a bigger draw.
Definitely, and probably more in line with the game.
Yeah, and that definitely feels much more the game-like.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Overall, I yes,
maybe,
yes, but it has all of the earmarks for something that we would really love, for dumb, fun watching kind of thing. So, kind of has a little bit of that old guard feel.
Maybe
it might be the big desert scene that I was like from Old Guard.
It feels very John Carter.
It feels very John Carter, which is okay because I really liked John Carter.
I did too. It got crushed in the movie theater, but whatever.
They spent way too much movie on. Now we're going to do a diatribe on John Carter. So let us know what you thought of our trailer reaction to Monster Hunter in the comments down below. Be nice, like we said. We don't know the game, so we're still trying to learn about the movie and the game itself. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us, hit the bell for notifications. That's it.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. And social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, down there. Links down below. And until next time, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.